Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the BYU Cougars, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense will get the first swing today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done. Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And the Cougars pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. 7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a third down. A play action, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great hit to deny a touchdown. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Solid tackle, able to get him down. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Some hard running there through a tackle. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then it pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. Makes a quick grab. If only make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Dump off caught by the running back. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Instead of the chip shot to tie the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Gives it to the back. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They bring him down after a short gain there. 3rd and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Here's a screen pass to the running back. That gain moves the ball to the 17. 1st down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
They call it a draw play here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback.
Look out, he's in the clear. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A quick throw out left, complete. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. 2nd down play coming up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. And the back gets the football. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return. What the pick sets up his offense.
Wow, great job of the defense coming up with the interception. If you look at it from an offensive perspective, it's third and long. Why not take a chance downfield? You might get a pass interference call. Maybe you come up with a completion. In this case, it is intercepted, but at least it's downfield, almost like a punt there on third and long.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
He'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Breaks into the clear. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They stop it with the 47, but that's enough for a first down. This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Lets it fly out of the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Using his legs here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they put 6 more on the board. Coach, you played quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. We're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. The Cougars come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. On first down, it's play action. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's a target, and it's complete. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The offense going with the hurry up. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And this time it's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught for the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 11 after the miss. And the Cougars will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back out of the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Gets it out quickly to the left side. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And it's hauled in way downfield. Past the 10. Touchdown. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. And the Cougars look to keep this drive moving. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
He fires downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Cougars will line up now. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Snags the quick throw. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
And that's a great example of the option working so well down inside the 10-yard line. The defense was caught off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
BYU 17.
Fields it just outside the goal line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Spins away from defenders. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great runs.
He's in the clear. At the 10. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Offense cross out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion sets up a second down play. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here's the second down play. Tight end goes in motion. Play fake, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, BYU. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
35. BYU 24.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Handoff running right. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Loss of 3. 3rd down coming up.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch hauled in over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
4th down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Leaning on the run game here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third and short, they hand the ball off. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs,